completely takes over. You could have taken your pick on which best play you want to give him, but holy dear God, the movement on point. You got to imagine when the XM4 gets taken out, a couple of those SMG players just rubbing their hands together and SIMP the top of
in the driver's seat. 30 seconds left on this point.
That phase of effectively theory crafted. Who really needs to rotate if we can just break every hill imaginable, just on point with the aggression. And now the power positions, the quad feed from SIMP, 6 spree from him, and now he's thinking about the artillery, or maybe just closing out the game. New York, they have to basically cross, what, half the map just to get to that new hill, and they gotta get past SIMP. Streak number 1 for him, and you gotta imagine he's gonna be chilling up top. He might be able to get them all, and he did get the cruise just before he fell.
I think it was 8 just before going down there, and as you can see, 224, it's first to 250. Here comes that cruise. Up and about it goes, and there go the side rockets, the little auxiliary ones, the landing there.
They're sending 2 players down low. SIMP does not want it to happen again.
Oh boy, back. Big wins. Abizi though. Abizi though. Abizi though. Absolute slaughter. It's now on 2v2. The players swap positions, and the aggression now from NYSL, they're just going to push Abizi out. They're going to try to find something there. Clay, though, and DiamondCon, I love this. Transition straight across the map, through the carriage they go, in on towards the bomb site, but Abizi makes the read. Abizi throws one up top. Is he going to be able to land the stick? No, he lands the shots. Abizi finds another one. It could be the full ace if he can catch DiamondCon. The shots are in. DiamondCon, run. Don't let it happen. He's coming round the corner. That's the ace for Abizi, and what a massive round for Atlanta FaZe.
FaZe 6 seconds, that is all they need, and they're making their move.
Here goes Arstes, he can make it work out. Mac wins the gunfight. Other trade's going to be there. Selim now making his way forward as well. Simply in the charge, going to the bottom of the armory they go, and it's a bloodbath. It's 1 clean break was all they needed. Arstes now watching the streak for the reinforcements, and with that, Atlanta FaZe, they do it. Map number 4. Let's get more players going his way. Looney gets 2. That's huge. No lives left. Slack takes care of Octane. That is huge. Pristini once again. Back on it he goes. 7 seconds now on the clock. He's got to do this. It's a 1 versus 3 situation. They're going to line up. If he goes in, he's got to go big, and it's nearly impossible. And oh boy, Florida. They finally get it done. 3-0. Surge still unable to find the wins in control, but every round looks a little bit tidier. Turn of events again. The new meta looking fantastic here for Seattle Surge. Those submachine gun players really coming into their own. Beautiful stuff all around. Chance, it was a nail biter to close this one out.
I mean, Florida really just does a spectacular job here on this P2 repeatedly. Just all that pressure on the bottom side of the map. Eventually, the Seattle players are going to start to spawn out, and you just sort of have that trap. Like, look at where Pristini ends up on the map in that situation, 1.5 miles away. Slack even picking up the 2 pieces, but then I think it's what? Looney eventually makes the big play towards the end and picks up the 2 big kills, but Florida did a hell of a job to make this interesting, but eventually you just get the clearance, and actually here's the play from Looney. Just sneaks his way around back, and I think my favorite part about the kills that he gets is just the patience. You get the first, make the reads. You don't have to fly. You know time is on your side. Play it patient, get the kills for free, and then you make your move on the point.
Yeah, great work from Looney again, the true veteran of the scene. You've shown it there with the resolve and the ice to close that one out. Again, good stuff all round. Neptune's up next. Looney with the big brain plays. Lands another one. Awakening on the point. You only need a few more seconds to get the win now for Seattle. Awakening goes down. Looney lands it. It's 5 seconds for the win. And this is for Seattle Surge to take the series. The contest. Neptune gets it done. But Gunless is there to save the day, and ladies and gentlemen, Seattle Surge get it done in 4.
For me, so far throughout this map from the Thieves, it's been their coordination, their ability to kind of get these kills in large sequences, constant 3 and 4 down for Toronto as they continue to be in the feed. Back to the respawn screen they go, and Slasher snapping them away. Just 10 seconds left for the Thieves to call this one curtains. And really, if you're Toronto, you're just put between a rock and a hard place. Your few players that were already at P1, they end up dropping as well. Insight, can he try to get any sort of pick? Is there any work that they can make happen? And the answer is no. Thieves, they come out hot and heavy, winning this hard point in a solid way.
Oh, man, that's good for the Thieves, man, and especially for Slasher. I felt like I haven't seen Slasher put up a hard performance like that in a really long time, man. This QBZ and Slasher must be feeling really good as a combination. That's got to be one of his infinity stones. Get the second 2v2, Slasher with the third. CleanX left in a 1v2 situation. All he has to do is play clock. All he has to do is play clock and get him off the bomb, and he does so. Phenomenal round there out of CleanX to close out that round number 6. Tied the game up at 3-3 apiece. Got a little scary there with TJ walking away with that 2-piece, but CleanX played it well, played the clock well. Now we have a tied game.
And those are the rounds you look at. Players just right in his line sight, but it looks to be a 3-man push toward the back flank. Inside able to drop one, and that's a nice line sight there over at the trees. There's Temp's chance.
Yeah, something you usually don't expect. Fortunately, he's going to drop there. Now it's Kenny left in a 1v3 situation. Great spot out of Insight once again to take him down. Now the Ultra find themselves up on map number 2. 2 rounds away from closing this out and eventually tying the series. Honestly, that spot is
brought down in regards to HP, but he has to engage. He's going to try to play the bait and switch, and that's wonderfully played. Coming in from these two, weren't able to convert the 2v2 last time around, but time is starting to tick away, and they're starting to run into the sights. It's Cammy able to find the first, and the teamwork will give it to the Ultra. Insight goes big. The live count somewhat even for the moment, but TJ, he's going to try to ruin the party. And really at every single moment where you're thinking Ultra, this could be their chance, it's somebody stepping up big, and right now it's TJ able to silence him with 23 on the clock. Toronto, they really have to get to the point as quick as possible.
Brown. Insane teamwork right there out of Insight and CleanX to shut down that last push. It was a great hold right there for the Ultra.
Yeah, it was kind of that one sequence, right? We're kind of in this 3 versus 3. We're talking about, hey, there's a lot of players for Thieves inside of the point, but I got to say, really for them, I've been impressed with how easily
CleanX able to open up with the big kill on the Kenny. You see the players, the positioning out of Ultra 3 are going to drop. That's going to spawn all the players from LA Thieves towards back laundry. Kills are going back in their favor. But a couple players from the Thieves are going to spawn basketball court. They still have one shot to try to stop this. CleanX is in position to try to play spoiler, trying to take down Slasher. Slasher's on a 5 spree. 2 are going to drop for the Ultra. Vance able to take down 1. There's only going to be 2 players in a position to try to stop this. Cammy able to open number 1, and they are on the point.
They're on the point, trying to stay up. Temp, as long as he's over in that money window, he's actually going to transfer. He's going to go over toward the water stairs. Inside, he's not prepared for it. Some early shots, nice teamwork on to 1. Last few players alive, and there's no respawns. 1 life remaining is going to be for Bance, but he's not going to be near the point, and the Thieves will lock this one up, winning it 3-1. And I think, at least when it comes down to this final round study, it comes in when they use the artillery. I feel like in that moment, whenever you're able to kind of at least mimic the spawns, granted you drop 2 players as soon as you call in the artillery, but they're able to know that that back laundry spawn is going to be there.
CleanX with 2, Slasher and Temp trying to work around the front, but here comes Insight, able to take down the second. So that's remaining 20 seconds, should go in favor of the Ultra. And this is job well done so far. They're going to spawn all these players towards back P5. Insight on a 5 spree, trying to make it 6. 3 go down once again for the Thieves, and the Ultra are going to be fully set up for P1. They can pull off this game right now.
Yeah, and like I said, based off that P5 play, they do flip the spawn. So again, they have the advantage for P2. Literally the best case situation for Ultra. They're able to kind of hold on to things. They also flip the spawns in the process. So now they've got that P2 money hill in their hands as well. All signs currently good right now for Toronto, and Thieves, they're starting to get taken down left, right, and center. They are not getting past that 50-yard line right now.
And Insight's on a 7 spree too. He's already earned his artillery strike. Is he going to be able to earn that cruise missile as well? Gains that information that a player did throw a nade. He's going to go for the challenge on the TJ, able to take him down. Now he's fully streaked up. The young man has came to play for Toronto. 3 go down now for the Thieves. Is going to spawn all the way out towards back P5 once again. Ultra almost opening it up to a 100-point lead. They're also going to have the spawns for P2. 10 spree for Insight, trying to make it 11. Yes, he does, able to take down Kenny. Eventually, he's going to drop, but oh my God, he's putting on a show right now.
I'm sure when we talk about leads, it's not a great subject on a map like Checkmate, but hey, given the way that things are looking, just based off the way that they are playing, everybody in sync, but it's Insight and CleanX. The old duo forming up again, taking the Thieves to what should be a Game 5. Cruise missile coming in from the skies. We're not going to find anything, but still 3 seconds left. Toronto, they say sorry, not sorry. We've got ourselves a game 5 on our hands. And again, it's the rookie going big for the team with the best play of the game. Another one on to Kenny, but it's Temp who's able to drop the first. So really off that rotation, it's LAT playing well. Despite that though, Insight as well, able to drop one. Nice early engagement, Temp wins it again.
Yeah, Temp was going huge on this flank side of him and Kenny. Kenny playing his life the way that he did. TJ's able to open up the kill onto Insight. Now it's all left up to Cammy in a 1v3 situation.
Able to see the heals, takes down one. Kenny, last player alive. The question is, where is he roaming? Where is he hiding? And right behind the yacht.
Someone has to get to the bomb. No one's going to be on the defuse. If you're the Ultra, you throw that one away. You had the positioning out of Kenny on that boat area, but him just playing his life that entire time was all that he needed to do. If you're Insight, you're in the position to grab. That's 3v2 situation. The bomb has to go down for the Thieves. Great shots from Insight onto Temp to eliminate that bomb carrier. Here comes Cammy trying to get the second. 20 seconds remaining. You're going to see the positioning out of TJ. Trying to work up that middle map. Did Cammy read it perfectly? Here comes TJ over the wall. Slash and know exactly where one player is. Insight with a great kill. Insight once again going big for the Ultra. Give him the hat trick. 3 on the round. Keeping the Ultra alive when they need to the most. Oh, man, he's putting on an absolute show, Lando. I cannot stop saying it, man. He's going big. The only thing is the bomb is going to be down towards that Tiki, but Insight, great shots onto TJ. It's going to put him at a 4 spree. If he can try to work towards some streaks, his team can fight back in this game. Look at Cammy trying to push up the middle of the map, trying to just gain from information. Is he going to check this corner? Number 8 was able to spot him, but he's going to get out with his life, or at least try to. Temp, fortunately, he's going to drop there. So now it's a 2v2 situation. Bomb is still going to be down. Insight has to work towards this. But is it enough time to wrap back towards this B site? He's going to have to cut directly straight through middle map. But here comes Slasher pushing through beach. Unfortunately, he's going to turn at the wrong time. So Insight is going to be able to get towards that B site. Now it's all left up to Kenny in this positioning at that ball. Is Kenny going to be able to get the guy off the bomb? He was able to realize that, but here comes Cammy with great shots. He's able to take him down. Now the bomb's going to be planted. Slasher left in a 1v2.
How about the shots from Cammy? Literally 1 bullet away from dropping was Insight. But it's his new teammate who's able to keep things alive from a 2 versus 4 now to a 1 versus 1. Swing round on to the rookie versus the vet. What is Slasher Vent to do? He's prepared. He knows the angles that Insight likes to be. Can he win it? But no, it's Insight coming up big. The 2v4.
That's a 2v1 situation. Kenny knows that he has to work towards his bomb plant. Here comes Slasher. CleanX able to take him down. Now it's going to be 12 seconds remaining. Slasher has to try to plant this bomb. He has to try to locate the player as well. Here comes CleanX slowly creeping up. Is he going to be able to spot Slasher? Slasher going to go for the engagement, but CleanX going huge for his team. Now we're at 4-4 in a 2v1 situation for CleanX. Round after round, these guys are fighting. They were down 4-1.
To Insight, we've seen him in so many 1v3 situations. He's brought it down to a 1v1 every time. So there's the kill record. Can he clutch out the 1v2? He's going to reach Slasher. He's going to reach Slasher. One more left to find. And it's going to be on to Temp. A 1v1. 18-6 for Insight. And how about your first series? Just not able to win it.
From the Thieves. But it's looking like there's going to be another aggressive push from the Thieves. TJ going to open up with the first blood onto Bance. They know the positioning out of CleanX. You see the players from Ultra starting to wrap back. But look at the Thieves. It's looking like they're going to take this towards that A site. And this might be able to catch the players from Ultra completely off guard, but Insight has read this perfectly. He has not given them his positioning. You see that number 1 player in Cammy as well, rotating towards that A bomb plan as well. 45 seconds are going to be remaining. You see the Thieves just trying to work around that beach side. Insight able to spot Kenny once again. So now that's the information that the Ultra need. They're going to be going A. We need to try to pinch this out. Insight's going to be the first line of defense. Is he going to be able to get 20 kills on the map? Great shots, but 4v3 situation. Bomb has a chance to go down now.
Here comes Kenny. He knows the final boss is here. Shuts him down. Instant 2v4. Cammy shuts down Temp. And it all comes down to these two. Slasher hanging out in the corner. Cami decides to go for the rush, and he drops. It's all on the cleanx. It's all on to the Great Dane. Can he win it? And no. Game, especially based off the early seconds that Legion are most likely going to be able to muster. But can Rocker do it again? Attach, just a solid player for them in all of Stage 1, positive in every game mode in particular. As he ends up falling, really 3 go down in the feed. Last player up is Major Maniac. Granted that QBZ is great, especially in his hands, but he's going to try to buy some time, wait for the teammates, try to go for a push. Paris off of this hill. Oh, that's a great kill coming in from Fire from one side or the other. Minnesota, they've got to try and break in. Things are starting to get out of hand, and Classic earlier on was able to gain those streaks. Can Minnesota get in time? They're pretty much running right into the blender. They can clearly win it here. Minnesota, they have to get their feet inside of the hill. Is anybody even going to be there for the possible challenge? 2 seconds, 1 second, and this one.
It just came down to, they were communicating perfectly. It just came down to the setups when they needed to hold. And unfortunately, Paris Legion has always had that opening, knew exactly how they wanted to execute that break, and they got it done every single time. So Aqua going huge right there in that P3 hawk.
Granted, while Legion are somewhat trapped in this position, they do have man count advantage, but accuracy repositions. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3.
Towards that A site. Scraps, unfortunately, is going to get bad timing there, but Aqua, once again, opened up a 2-piece. Now it's going to be a 4v2 situation for the Rocker.
Changes up the positioning. Great play coming in from Yuli. 10 and 5 for him. If you're Minnesota, that just takes all the wind out of your sails. Cold and blustery night on Miami. Nothing's going to come easy as Aqua, slowly but surely, Rocker try to make their way over at B. Priesta throws a few shoulders. Has to be careful, though, because here comes Classic. Scraps, they combine for 1. The great team shots, and Classic is still here. Fire as well. Trying to finalize things on the Major Maniac, and how about the Legion?
Mistakes and just perfecting our gameplay to try to fight back in this series. You see what Paris Legion right off the rip are trying to do. They're trying to get some early ticks onto that B point. They're going to have 3, so time is going to be flying. You're going to need a couple players from Minnesota Rocket to try to set up a pinch, but Priesta, he's going to drop to Aqua. Here comes the second tick already on this B point. Is it going to be enough time for Minnesota to try to work this out? The entire time you see that number 1 player all the way on the opposite side of the map. 2 kills are going to go in favor of Classic, and that's going to be the B point, just like that. Oh, man, they're aggressive. Their aggression right now is on point. You can just tell the momentum is definitely in their favor. Classic right here was making tremendous plays, able to open up a 2-piece in kitchen, eventually closing out the 3rd on a Major Maniac. They're almost going to do this, Lando. It's going to be a clean 3-0 if they can just stop this one more push from the Minnesota Rocker.
Classic, he gets so much work done on the objective because accuracy doesn't spot him, but accuracy has to go big again. He ends up getting dropped as well. So 40 seconds left, and you're looking at that B point. Classic with the flank. This could be the play. This could be the play. 3 go down. Last member alive is going to be accuracy toward the basketball court. He drops as well. And how about the sweep from Legion, winning the control 3-0 and getting their second sweep